Hi guys, we're back again today with my review of this amazing Bandai set from a bunch years ago now. It's from the SIC/movie realization line, produced for Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 3 movie. So as you can see and tell for yourself, I think it was like 7 years ago maybe, or even 10 at this point. The movie wasn't great, but this set of figures is just amazing. This guy, let me just spoil it for you. This is my favorite Spider-Man figure I've owned my entire life. I love it. The black costume is a little iffy. I haven't loved it that much in the movie. I don't like it in the figure form much more. But still, they look great. They have quite a bit of posability, although it's not perfect. Still, as you can see, Spidey can take a bunch of different poses. Let's find out how do they look on a close-up. Alright, let's start it with the standard red and blue Spider-Man. This one will go all the way back. As you can see here, he is in a combat pose, you can say. Joints are pretty stiff, even after all these years. Unfortunately, not all of them. And if you know anything about SIC, you will know that their older Kamen Rider figures were brittle at the joints, and this sadly is also true with this set. Now, joints feel squeaky, which isn't a bad thing here. Let's get this out of the gate first. This joint is really loose, as you can see. Also, this one goes up and down. Some people online said that's because of those metal pins they have in their sockets. I'm not sure, maybe that's the case. Still, it's not that bad. Yeah, Spidey looks like this. There is some clear inspiration taken from Spider-Man 3, but also since this is a movie realization line, they've thrown some new designs here. The costume isn't all that classic, as you can see from this jagged edge here and on the belt. It kinda should look similar to Superior Spider-Man's costume. Here's how he looks from the back. This huge spider. The one on the front is the same as in the movie. Yes, your eyes don't deceive you. The webbing on him is gold. It's very strange, at least at first sight, but I really dig it. I dig it so much. Of course, I love my classic Spider-Man, cool red, royal blue, black webbing. But this golden webbing is very contrasty, if that's even a word. It gives the figure a really cool contrast. Another thing I really love about this figure are the eyes. As you can see, they are really small. Not at all look like the movie eyes. Well, maybe if they were something like this. Yeah, but still, I love this. The look of them, and the black outline, perfect. It looks so cool. Of course, this costume is akin to the SIC Kamen Riders. It's more of a body armor mixed with organic parts. As you can see clearly here, the muscle structure. Here, some bug-like features, arachnid-like maybe in this case, features on his legs. The things here can be treated like shoulder pads if you really want to. By the way, I really don't know how come my Polish review was up to this point was the only review of this set on YouTube. It's beyond me, but now you can at least look at these figures in English. As for the paint job, it's really nicely done. Apart from the lower abdomen, there is a lot of bleeding, as you can see here. on both sides, which I don't like particularly. I could probably repaint it, but I've never come to doing it, and I suppose at this point I will never do it. Yeah, as far as articulation goes, the head has double joints on the upper side of the neck and lower side. So it goes like this, side to side, not so much. You can rotate the head. The head also looks like a helmet with this part here, so it's not that much possible. That's so there isn't that much possibility here. Also, one thing I really dig is the shape of the head. Very unnatural, but I love it so much. Next, let's go with the arms. So they rotate, have butterfly joints, shoulder pads go up, arms go up, bicep swivels. Now be careful with all those joints. Double elbows, rotation in the wrist, up, down, whip hands, rotation and bend in the abs and waist. Yep, like this. Belt piece is separate. Legs go up this far. Back not so much. Left, right about this much. So he won't do the splits, sadly. There is thigh rotation, double knees, and bend with a rocker and swivel at the foot, with also bendy toes. So yeah, that's a lot of movement. That's actually a lot of joints, not extremely much movement here. But still he looks great and posability is okay. Now, as far as this guy, we're done. Let's go to the black sheep of this set, literally the black sheep. Because he, well, as you can see, he's crying not because he's a symbiote, he's crying because of his broken knee. I've repaired this joint once before. I won't do it again because I really don't love this black figure. I don't need it that much. I may use it as custom fodder someday. It's very shitty. You really need to watch out for these joints, for his joints, especially the knees. But yeah, as you can see, he stands still. He can, you can even attach this knee. Looks good. Otherwise, he doesn't have any loose joints, which is just ironic that one figure without loose joints had to be broken. The articulation and everything is the exact same on this figure, apart from the a minor difference in the sculpt. The chest pieces are different. They have these two different movie spiders on them, as you can see. This one is really huge. This one is slightly smaller. Back pieces are also different. Okay, so that's that. Just don't fall down. Apart from that, these figures are identical to one another. The only alternate accessory in this set is for this guy. They don't have any fists or different hands or webbing. Nope. He only has a second faceplate, which is really cool. I really dig it, love it. Just let me... You know, it has some wild eyes and this mouth here. It's really sweet. Switching it is really simple. Yeah, bang. And here's a venomized version of the black suit Spider-Man. It's really cool. It would benefit of a better paint job, maybe with some shading, but it still looks pretty neat. This one is shaded, at least on the red part, which is nice. This one, though, only I think has glossy black parts and matte black parts. So yeah, that's how these guys look. I really dig them. I highly recommend this set. This figure, as I said, is my favorite Spider-Man I have in my collection. I don't know any figure that I would like more than this one. It's great. Some comparisons. I talked about SIC figures, Kamen Riders from Bandai. Let me just, I have two on hand. Here, this guy is, maybe here, apologized. It's from the SIC set with Kamen Rider. He's from Kamen Rider Cross, if I'm not mistaken. Really nice figure, one of the older ones. So SIC, this guy, Ichigo, Kamen Rider Ichigo, Kamen Rider 1, is from movie realization line, so just like these Spider-Man. As you can see, they are in perfect scale with one another. Very cool. If you wanted to see them with some American toys, let's go with Marvel Select Captain America from Winter Soldier and Marvel Select Disney exclusive Spectacular Spider-Man. Still, again, in perfect scale. I love this also. And one more, why not? Homecoming Spider-Man, also Marvel Select. Slightly smaller, still in very nice scale. And just a quick little thing I like to do, since they don't have any accessories, I like to use these web lines from Mayfix, Amazing Spider-Man movie figure from the second movie. They fit perfectly on these pegs. Then they can go here, and I can do the whip hands. Pegs look like this. They're very easy to change, which is really helpful. Like this and like this. Yeah, and if you want any web lines for your Spider-Man, here we go. Maypex look really good. Fit really well on his wrists. Yep, they're great. And now, that's that. Let me know, guys, what do you think about these figures. I hope you like them just like I do. Stay tuned for more, and see you next time.